Meow. Meow. Oh, hold on. Wait, where's my model? There it is. Yippee. Off to my side, I have a brand new innovative technology. You want to know what it's called? My phone. uh, I have my phone and I have downloaded Twitch on it so that way I can actually see chat off to the side and I don't have to alt tab. It's great. It should work in theory. In practice, I don't know. But hey, in oh wait, no, I almost disconnected my headphones. I meant to turn down my volume. All right, welcome. It is gonna give some people some time to come in. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Today is an art stream, and what is type of art stream? We're practicing skills. And what skills this you may be asking? This time we're practicing character design because I don't want to be a cat forever. I like cats, don't get me wrong, I am a furry. I don't mind being a furry. Furry VTuber, but like I kinda have plans. And I'd like to get to those plans eventually. So what we're doing today is we're working on model concept art. Well, design concept art. Because I have not touched the Basili design like concept art file in a while, which is not too great. Not the greatest. So, what we are doing is we are going to do some Basili concept art. Why? Because eventually I can't just be a cat forever, you know? Alright. Let me... Okay. So, let's get to business. And today my stream is actually acting correctly, which is very nice. It was acting wonky on Tuesday. And I'm guessing that that actually has to do with with the weather. Because today it's normal-ish. At least it seems normal for now. Let's see. Behold. This. Okay, so where I left this was that I had decided to go with these like bat wing ears instead of normal people ears. And yes, like make them smaller. So yeah. So this is where I left this piece of paper. It's a canvas. It's not a piece of paper, but I mean, it's just a digital piece of paper. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I have touched this, but it's okay. Also, enjoy the hands. We are not caring about hand details today. Fuck it. This is concept art time. We are not caring about hand details. Hand details can suck it. So how are you guys doing? I should probably talk about. So tomorrow's stream is. I know a lot of people saw all about bacteria and then just saw that because I was talking I was lurking in another person's stream a while ago, and they were like, "Oh, so what are you doing on Friday?" Because I saw your stream schedule, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." I had to clarify that it's a research stream. So instead of us doing the wonderful, great, fun, and fantastic actual what's it called? My brain works. I promise it works. I swear. Instead of doing the actual all about bacteria stream for Bacillus anthracis, because I don't have that ready yet. We gotta work on that, and by we I mean me. But to make that process more fun and also to give you guys an update on how that's doing and going, tomorrow I'm going to do some of that research and writing live. So that'll be fun. Oh, accidentally merged. Why are you merging layers? Stop that. I don't. That is a common issue with my shit. It just does that. It's great. It is truly Great. Uh, but yeah. So that's what tomorrow's stream is. It's not the actual big all about Bacillus anthracis stream. That will come eventually. But goddamn, the research for the all about bacteria streams is time consuming and really fucking intensive because it's talking about one species for a whole stream. And so you gotta, and because I want to, not be a fucking idiot, I want to, at least know what I'm talking about. And so for that, I have to pour in a bunch of research, and that can be kind of difficult, especially if life is not. I was gonna say not lifing. Dear God, no. Life is, not being cooperative. But thankfully, so far, uh, life is being cooperative right now for the time being. Uh, I did some productive stuff today. Is it any of it related to VTubing? No. I checked on my student financial aid stuff. I applied for another job. Hooray. I followed up with an application I put in a while ago. Still really hoping I get that position. Like they look at my application and go, "Hey, we want to call you in for an interview." And it's like, "Cool." Because it's just I'm not going to give too many details away cuz I like my privacy. I like my privacy. So, that's I had a doctor's appointment. Nothing special. Don't freak out. I am fine. I just had to go, an annual checkup thing. So yeah. Uh God. I don't know why I'm trying to make the hands look good. I said we're not giving a shit about the hands. The hands can fuck themselves. I don't know how a hand would do that, but it can, I guess. So, we're doing character concept work today. Hooray. Well, not, yeah, character concepts, like concept design? I don't know, concept art stuff. So that way, when I go to actually finalize this design, I am not completely in the dark. Or whenever I go have someone else do the art for me. If I okay, so I'm really close to affiliate in terms of like stuff, which is exciting. It's exciting to be close to affiliate. Not because of the money. I've mentioned this before on numerous streams, and I'll continue to repeat it until the day I die. I don't want to do VTubing as a job. Props to the people who do it as a job. That's not what I want to do. I kind of want to go into microbiology. Not kind of. I know I want to go into microbiology. I want to be in a lab all day studying microorganisms. That's what I want to do. Unfortunately, that's a lot of college. So it's going to be a while before I can actually, be in a lab doing microbiology. But hey, eventually, that's what I want to do. I like VTubing as a side hobby. But what I will say is I'm getting affiliate. I'm going to do that. Mostly because A, the money I get from that I can use for like, what's it called? Use that for VTubing related stuff, like improving my stream, like, getting better mic quality, asset updates, that type of thing. But also, it gives me the opportunity to do silly, stupid emotes, and that's fun and exciting, because I have one emote I use a lot on Twitter, and it is called Bacilli Ugg. And I made it myself. It is my art. I actually have, and there's an alternate version out there that I have that is also my art. It's just my persona instead of Bacilli, and that's the original. You can find it. I mean, I'm gonna recommend you don't, because like the place it's on is not Bacilli related content, and even though here I swear a lot and I'm kind of abrasive, I don't know why I'm giving him fingernails. Why am I focusing on the hands? I don't know. I don't know how we got here. We get here somehow. Uh, what's a funny thing that's happened to me today? So funny story. Okay, so I'm gonna preface this by saying my account's no longer in the not double digits, the negatives. It's no longer in the negatives, thank God. Like, but it was in the negatives for a decent chunk of today. So what happened was I use a certain bank when it comes to my like financial aid stuff. So any unused like college financial aid gets sent to that bank account, and I was gonna say repurposed, but like get sent to that bank account, right? Right. So that's where I get my like unused financial aid from and stuff. So what happened was, fast forward a few days ago, because I hadn't because my financial aid wasn't processed yet. So um, while I was waiting for it to be processed, I was like, you know what? I have some leftover like money in this account. I might as well just kind of, you know, drop like $15 to, you know, towards my payment. So that way, if my financial aid isn't ready for whatever reason, by the time fall semester starts, I don't have to worry about them, forcefully dropping my classes like they did last time. So I did that. And every month, if as long as you have enough money, they take a $2.99 like service fee from your account. And I was like, okay, no problem. I have enough money for that. Now here's where the problem comes in. So I forgot that I was renting a book for one of my classes and that it was due. And because it was overdue, my school decided to take the money I had from this like account, because I'd used that account, um what I had left over from my fall 2023 semester in financial aid. I used that to kind of like buy some of my books for spring semester. So they took, because they had that account on file, they took the money from that account. And when they did that, I accidentally went into the negatives because they took almost the exact amount like that I had left, except I like my account was in this number, and so I'm like, oh shit, but I had like 50 some cents, so I ended up getting it down to like this. And I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I posted about it on my actual Twitter that is not related to VTubing. And someone was very nice enough to just send me $10. So it's no longer in the negatives. But yeah, that was like a fun experience. But yeah, it's fine now. We're good. And if it happens again, I have a backup plan. Because on my like other Twitter account, I opened up commissions. Mostly because that way if I don't find a job, or like I don't hear back from the jobs, or I get rejected from the current jobs I've applied for, I have a backup plan. I have a backup plan until, fall comes around, so I can, at least earn some money, save it up for college, because I'm gonna get my associates, and associates are not associates. I'm gonna get my bachelor, yeah, bachelor's after I get my associates. And if you know anything about that, it's not cheap, even if you go to an in-state college, which I plan on doing. So, like, yeah, I kind of like to have some money saved up for that. So, yeah, um, but yeah, so I have commissions open on like my main art account. Am I gonna plug them here? I mean, not really. The most I'm gonna tell you to do is like, hey, you can go find them if you really want to, but like, I'm not gonna draw you a person. Sorry, I don't draw people well, and so therefore, because I want people who commission me to be happy with the thing they get, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do people when it comes to commissioning, and that works out fine for me anyway, because most of my audience is furries on that Twitter account. And if most of it's furries, they're probably not going to be commissioning too many people, you know? All right, and then we just got to do the eyes. So this is a body. I'm not doing the rest of the legs. That is a we're going for getting shit done. Also, it looks like on my lovely phone screen that my shit's working correctly. Hooray. There is no dropping of frames and everything seems fine. To be fair, could that just be because my phone is connected to the same Wi-Fi my laptop is, and so everything looks fine? Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not a genius. I'm just a guy, just a little guy. So yeah. So that was interesting experience. It was funny, and it wasn't that bad. It was just kind of funny. But I got it fixed. Everything's fine. Everything's good and dandy. And so everything's good and dandy with that. So no, you don't need to send me money. don't don't do it. Like, listen, don't do it. Like, Somebody already was very kind and sent me like $10, and it fixed the problem. And so now my my account number is no longer in the negatives. Hooray. Yippee. But man, can you guys hear me well? Am I being too quiet? Is that a problem we're having today? Uh, I don't know. I feel like I'm being a little too quiet. And to be fair, that's also because the mic is not directly next to my goddamn mouth. Like, it is a decent amount away from me, and I was leaning back. So, shit, well, it was a little funky. But yeah, so that was an interesting life experience today. But yeah, everything's good and dandy now. And that honestly kind of scared me there for a bit, but like, hey, it wasn't it wasn't like that bad. It was in the negatives like by $2. That's not that scary of an amount to be in the negatives by, because it could be objectively much worse, but it wasn't. So we're winning. But it does remind me that I probably should return said book because it's a rental book. I keep forgetting about it. Like I keep forgetting to do it. These Why is this one side not turning out as good as the other? And god damn, it's hot in here. Give me a minute. Ugh. God, I hate warm weather. The worst part is I don't even live in a state where it gets like absurdly, obscenely hot. Like it could be worse, but it fucking sucks regardless. Right? Man, his ass is smiling and stupid and doofy. I like how this hand looks somewhat slightly better than this one. Like you can tell what time has done to my hand drawing abilities. Not a whole lot, but it's done something. So I will take that as a win. Can you guys hear the background music, by the way? If you can't, just let me know and I will try and fix it and deal with it. Do 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 do. Hmm. Also, at some point, I need to get like new headphones. That's not a streaming thing. Not really. It's just that my headphones are kind of starting to suck ass. Mirror layer. Is it horizontally that you want? Yes. Yes, it is horizontally Basili. Basili? That is not my name. Basili? My god. My inability to speak today. It's truly great. But yeah. So I did stuff. I was productive today. Why does it still look bad? What the fuck? Objection, Your Honor. My art does suck right now, but hey, we're dealing with it. This is not meant to look pretty and nice. This is meant to get ideas across and put them on paper. Pretty and niceness comes later when I actually try and deal with this. We're just getting a design idea down. And eventually we're gonna have to color this. Just probably gonna scare like some of you out there like, what? Oh, Jesus, I forgot that wasn't connected to... Wait, no, cancel. I meant to merge the layers down, but instead I clicked the wrong buttons. Yep. Yep. I also did art, and let me tell you, I have a love-hate relationship with lineless art. Like, I love it, it's cool, it's fun, and sometimes you can have really nice fun doing it. The downside, though, is, oh my god, there's so many fucking layers. Like, there's so many goddamn layers to it. It's not even my main art style. I draw mainly in, like, lined art. But recently, for whatever reason, I'm like, you know what? I'll start doing, like, lineless art, too. Throwing some variety, spice of life stuff in there. And, oh my god. Oh my god, why? Like, there are so many layers. There are so many fucking layers. And it takes so long. Like, the most recent piece, which I did today, like, took me 2.5 hours, and like 90% of that was just me doing the flats and like the base coloring, and then like the other like like 11 minutes of that actual time I spent was dedicated to like backgrounds and shading, because by that point I had just said fuck it, I don't care, I don't care, I don't want to do this. Because like, oh my god, have you tried shading a like lineless piece and doing it like individually by layer by layer by layer? Not fun. I have done it before. Like the Basili Ugga emote that I usually use on Twitter to express disdain, that's lineless, and that's, and to be fair, that actually is probably the quickest I've had in terms of like lineless art, because the original file was an hour and 6 minutes, and then the Basili version was an additional 10, so like an hour and 16 minutes. Which it wasn't that hard. I just had to remove a certain detail and then just color everything else in a different color, which is just pink, and it's very easy. Why is his torso so goddamn long? Like, dude, I said Eldritch Monstrosity, not fucking Big Bird. Not Big Bird. What's it called? Enderman. There we go. Don't ask me. Don't ask me how I got Endermans and Big Birds confused. I could not tell you if I tried. I could not tell you if I tried. Like, I think it's because they're tall and from beloved children's media. Well, can you count Minecraft as a children's media? Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I'd count it. But also, I was like, I am very much like I am young. I grew up with Minecraft. That was the peak of my childhood. Uh, I gotta keep kind of like that. Yeah, that's vague enough. Twitch isn't gonna kill me. Ooh, Twitch, don't look. It's non-sexual. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Suck it, Twitch. You can't ban me for this. I'm not doing like the downside of my of using my phone to like see chat is that let me check my audio stuff real quick, because I have a I have a feeling it's not sounding great. Let me uh hmm let me check my physical audio settings. Is that better? Are we doing good? Okay, that sounds better. How are we holding up, chat? We holding up fine? Great, good. Good. We are holding the line. Back to art time. Yippee. Back to art time. Now it feels less long, and I like that. Because like I don't think Basili would be tall in like the torso. I think he'd be tall in the legs. Like if he's gonna be long, it's not gonna be the torso. It's gonna be the legs. He's gonna have like a short torso. I think that's what I want conceptually. Yeah, conceptually, is for him to just have a short ass torso but long ass legs. Because like, hear me out. Aside from being funny looking, it like things with long legs just inherently look more. I was gonna say demonic. That's not. No, that's not right. Like they look more horrifying. Like things that have long legs don't look right. Like for example, have you seen like animals that have long legs? Like those don't feel right. Even though that's like a real animal, those are real proportions. Like so long legs to me just feel kind of more horror-y and like something's wrong, cuz like a long torso, that's kind of, that's kind of normal. Like normalish, but like long legs, that's that's not right. Something about that just screams unright to me, uncanny valley type stuff. I don't know why. It just does. All right, we got a base form down. Let's add the details. All right, yippee. Oh, that amuses me. Okay. Now let's look at the details. Let's see. How do I draw your fucking hair? Because I like the hairstyle he has going on here. Fun fact about Basili, me, the person, not the character. I am inconsistent about hairstyles when it comes to drawing characters. I try to keep it like generally consistent, like vaguely Like, yeah, that's the same character and the same hairstyle, but like sometimes you just gotta draw a tuft of fur hair on the head and say, "Yep, that's a hairstyle. That doesn't need to be consistent." I do it with my persona all the fucking time. He has no consistent hairstyle. If you asked me to like draw Basili, the character, the current character, not this one, uh, again, he would not have a consistent hairstyle either. It's a thing, and I know I should be better at it, but like, here's the thing. Have you tried to draw a hairstyle the same way twice? No, it doesn't look right. I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't feel intuitively correct. Like something about it feels off and weird and wrong in all the wrong ways. Like, plus, hair doesn't look the same all the time. Like, what's it called? Like, your hair can look very. I want to keep the ahoge, because I think that's cute. I think that kind of adds a little bit of spice to the design. I don't know what like aesthetic I want him to have. Because like the thing was, I was thinking like maybe more punk, but also now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, this guy can never be punk. His ass, no. And like, I am not a punk like type of person. I am just a little guy. Not like, fun fact, 90% of my wardrobe is either some type of pant that would be appropriate to wear in a lab, such as khaki pants, um, and then some type of like plain t-shirt or sometimes an occasional graphic tee. Like, I have no drip to speak of. My my aesthetic is it appropriate to wear in a lab? Yes, cool. I mean, I guess in that way my aesthetic is always ready to go into a fucking lab at any time for any reason. But like, is that an aesthetic or is that just a me thing? To be fair, I also am just fucking autistic. Quite literally, I got the diagnosis. It's great. Like, I'm just like, so like things I am particular about my textures, but also throw in a t-shirt and like just shorts on a character doesn't really work. So like I gotta give him something. I gotta give him some pizzazz. Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. Hmm. So let's think about this for a minute, chat. I'm gonna drink water real quick. I think I'm gonna grab like some type of clothing reference real quick. So, I'm gonna pop over to my lovely little what's it called? I wonder if LabCore is a thing. No, that's not what I want. I want that. Oh, that's also a thing, but that's not the thing I was looking for. Ah, yes, aesthetics wiki. Thank you. Let's see. Bright colors and lesser extent. Science, academia, and the 80s aspects of vaporwave to make a mad science fashion aesthetic. Okay, so Frankenstein and the Reanimator. I know those. Okay, let's see. Lab coat, black turtleneck, iridescent clothing. What the fuck is a hibiscus shirt? This is just most of this is like lab appropriate. Like lab coats, you'll wear that in a lab. Turtlenecks would fall under appropriate. Iridescent clothing, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck a hibiscus shirt is. Clothing without decals or words, yes. Loose clothing. Kind of. You don't want your clothes to be super duper loose, but like a little bit of looseness. Like, I have on a scrub top right now. I don't work at a place that would require me to wear scrubs. They're just comfy, and sometimes you can find them on sale at like Walmart and stuff. Combat boots, yeah, those are closed-toed shoes. Ripped jeans, no. You could never get away with wearing ripped jeans in a lab setting. That is not proper attire. Black or yeah, jeans, platform shoes, not really. Goggles, hairbands, watches, rubber bracelets. I'm not gonna add makeup to Basili. There's no point in adding makeup to Basili. Like, dude, dude, there's no point, and I will show you why later when we get to coloring this. So I think I'm gonna go with a lab coat. Is that kind of stepping on the toes of some other VTubers? A little, but like, hey, there can be more than one science-themed VTuber. It's perfectly fine and normal. Plus, the other science themed YouTuber who comes to mind is Owo's Lab. And like that dude's more of an engineering guy. I will never touch engineering in my fucking life unless it's genetic engineering, in which case, maybe. Maybe just a little bit. But like, I do not do, uh, I do not do, what's it called? I don't like engineering. I don't like I don't like a whole lot of things when it comes to like I don't like engineering, too much math. I don't like chemistry, too much fucking math. And also, no, chemistry is fucking boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, biochem is fun. I like biochem. Biochem is fun. But like chemistry is fucking boring. I hate to be the bearer of bad news to any in chemistry enjoyers out there, but like your job is kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like biochem though. Biochem is fun. But also, I'm a biology bitch. That's like me enjoying biochem is, you know, it checks out, especially because a lot of microbiology kind of also involves a lot of biochem, especially when you're trying to identify bacteria. Like, because you can use a lot of like how they respond to certain chemicals or certain differences in media to like identify what's going on with that. So that's fun. We got a little lab coat, pen. Always carry like a pen in your lab coat. This is just like general life advice from Basili. If you're ever in a lab, make sure you have like some type of pen in your lab coat. It's kind of useful to have. It's like a pen, maybe like I don't know, a test tube. I think that'd be fun. Not really fitting the vibe though. Hmm. Not really fitting the vibe. Wait, I know what we can do. We can add a fun little pin because this is something I would do, and this is something I would wear, like a fun little microbiology pin, like a little auger pin. I fucking love auger plates. They're fun to draw. I wish I drew them more. At some, which reminds me, at some point I need to update like the banner thing that I have on Twitch because it's not great. Like my icon's fabulous. My icon's flawless. I love my icon. Uh, but like my also side note, pockets are always a great thing to have in a lab. I fucking love pockets. You can store so many things in there. You need some fucking parafilm. I fucking hate parafilm. Side note, this is a parafilm hate account. You have to use it so goddamn much. That or tape. Like usually you'll just use parafilm to like hold your what's it called? Like your shit together. And it's annoying. And I fucking hate parafilm. This is turning into a me hating parafilm stream and not a let's work on the Bacilli design stream. Like I hate parafilm so goddamn much. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate parafilm. My hatred of parafilm comes specifically from how hard it is to fucking open. Okay, so like I have to get an image of parafilm up on this screen to show you like my arch nemesis. Not right now, but like soon enough. Damn, chat's quiet. Are you guys doing okay? Are we good today? Is everything doing dandy fine? Do. I can't draw the fucking thing I want to do. No. I am trying so hard and it is not going well, but we are trying today, chat. Today we try. Tomorrow we succeed. It also does not match in terms of lengths of like the arms, but shush. He can have one arm be a little asymmetrical. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm not liking this. I will say though, the broadcasting delay is weird because I will occasionally see out of the corner of my eye, like on my phone, like part of the drawing I just did and that I've moved on from, and it's a little weird, I will say. It's a little bit of a wonky feeling to see yourself doing something like 5 seconds behind your actual self doing the thing. All right, so we got a fancy little lab coat. Let's add another pocket. I am a whore for pockets. I love pockets. You can store goddamn so much shit in there. Cash, gloves, you can store needles. Why would you take it back? You kind of use needles sometimes, and like depending on what certain field you're in. Alcohol swabs, you can store so much goddamn shit in a fuck, what are they called? A pocket. It's why I love cargo pants so much. I am a professional cargo pants enjoyer. I also love cargo shorts for the same reason. Uh, there we go. And wait, we can add layers to this. We can add like a little. Now that just looks like a bow. No, I wanted to do like a little sweater decal. Okay, so we can do this. We have like part of this going on, but then we have the sweater underneath, and I think that would look nice. And then we can add a little tie, and we can have it burnt. I know we can have it burnt. That'd be fun. Wait. Uh, no, I don't think a burnt tie makes sense actually. But I know what we can have it do. We can have it like glow. I don't know how I would do that. That would be fun. I like that as a tie shape. Let's see how the design's looking. Oh, we're coming together. We're getting somewhere. Which is nice. We're getting somewhere. Ain't that swell? Unironically, that is very swell, I will say. Yeah, I like it. It's nice. Alright. So then we do the shirt part. And then we can do the little whatchamacallits. Well, the rest of the khaki shirt. Not khaki shirt? Why did I call it a khaki? No, that is a polo. My brain. It is truly magnificent. And then we can do pants. Because I am not fucking doing shorts on this character. You can be sad about it, but never will you see the actual final version of Basili in shorts. Sorry, but like, I say this as my like current VTuber model doesn't have pants. It's okay. There's nothing down there, so canonically, it's fine. We got boots. These they're very mishmatch boots, but hey, it's fine. We can deal with it later. Uh, like this is just what I would wear on a daily basis, minus like the boots and the layering. Because I would never fucking layer shirts. I get too hot too easily. Because I am not built for heat, and I am very much intolerant of it. Heat can suck my dick. Like, I do not like the heat. Heat, like, it doesn't make me sick. I just hate it. Because, like, then you get all sweaty and you get all uncomfortable, and it's not fun. And whoever invented the idea of heat can go and please stop existing. Because, like, no, I don't like this. I don't like it. Like, in theory, I like the summer. It's like the sun shining, there's flowers, it's pretty, it's fun and stuff. But then you also have the fucking unbearable heat. The unbearable heat. I think I know a fun way to spice up this design because we don't really got too much going on here. We can add some like pins to the jacket, which I don't think would be out of character, but I think I'm going to like add some kind of like patchworks of clothing. And here's why, because like Basili is canonically in the lore, the actual human character, not the cat, is made out of Agaros. He is a plate, a stack of plates of Bacillus anthracis brought to life one night by an eldritch entity, an eldritch which is also why he has little horns in the ear wings, because it's fun. So I feel like, you know, because he doesn't really look too human, he doesn't really, and he doesn't know how to fit into human society, he's kind of relying on his creator to give him clothing. and like that would probably be, shitty scrap clothing, not like very proper clothing. So like I think his clothing would probably have like patches in it. Like, so I think that, and plus it adds a little bit of intrigue and it goes with the kind of like theme of Silly. Yeah, I think that actually adds a little bit of spice that the design was missing. Maybe if we do it to like the tie as well. Oh no. Eh, eh. This makes me think of my old childhood teddy bear. I still have it somewhere. It's not in the house. It's in like a trash bag in the garage. But it's this old teddy bear I affectionately named BT, and he is so beat up and he is so old and crusty because I've had him for almost as long as I've been alive. So, like 18, 19 years. That bear has seen some shit. That bear is fucked up, but I fucking love that bear. I need to bring him back into the house because I fucking love that bear. That bear, my emotional support bear, and I fucking want him back in my goddamn house. So I will find him and I will bring him back inside. Mark my words. He is so beat up though. He is so busted looking. Like his uh his neck is just it's so limp and he's been filled with stuffing multiple times. And he's been patched up multiple times. He's the peak idea of what like a beat up but well loved stuffed animal would look like. And I love him for that. Let's give glasses because I think cute boy, cute boy. I think Eldritch Horror and glasses just feels right. Plus, I don't know. It feels right for people in a lab to have glasses. I don't know. Is it a me thing? Probably. Is it a little bit of self projection onto the character? Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna deny it because your boy can't see. To prove a point that probably doesn't need proving, I'm gonna take off the glasses. And that is lines. And I can kind of make it out because it's blue against like this beige color. But if I look over on my phone screen, it's just colors. And I know like there's a pink cat in the corner and I know what it is, but I can't see jack shit. Am I blind? No. I have functional vision. I don't have any like, but is my eyesight fucking terrible? Oh yes. It is so bad. It is so bad. But hey, it's okay. Like, it could be worse. At least I can see. Like, could be worse. You always gotta look on the bright side. Alright. I think this is a concept sketch that I'm happy with. So, for like a first draft of concept, so you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start coloring. And this is where the references come into play. I'm gonna move them. I'm gonna move them over. So these are color references. Why, you might be asking? Because, well, you'll see. Just trust the process. We're probably gonna go for mostly like a purple, like this color, kind of like right here in this range. Mostly because it looks nice and also it makes sense. Because Bacillus anthracis is a gram-positive bacteria. Gram-positive bacteria are purple. You learned about this last week. So this is fun. Water. Ooh. Yes, this should probably get up and stretch. But look at that. We've made progress, and I'm going to save. So, oh, 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 you saw nothing. I'm going to save this real quick, and we're going to take an intermission. It is intermission time. So, grab yourself some water, get up, go to the bathroom, do what you need to, and we'll be back in a short minute. We're back. Okay, we're back. We are so back. Ah! Ooh. Da. Ah. Meh. 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 Hold on, let me fiddle with the audio for a minute. Does that affect how it... Oh my god, it does. Well, at least it doesn't sound as loud to me anymore. Alright. It's time to stream. Alright. Well, time to... It's time to continue stream. Alright. Let's pick a flesh color. Now, because it's like this pale color. Oh, what was that? Oh wait, this is a line earlier. I am a genius. Okay, so because it's this pale color, even though it's green, I kind of want to swing it more to like this cream tone, not that saturated though. Kind of like that, because it feels more right that he's undersaturated. Also, side note, it looks really saturated over here, but over here, it doesn't. Fun color theory shenanigans. It's the same color. Over here, though, it looks different. It's great. Like, see? Look. Ain't that fun? Alright. Now let's lay down flesh tones. Hooray. Yippee. We are flesh coloring the boy. Which is not a lot of area to flesh color. Oh, God. I mean, do we go with a more saturated skin tone, or do we stick with the kind of theming that he is an eldritch monstrosity, so he wouldn't really look all too human, and so we give him more dull tone? What do we go with? What do we go with? I like the duller cone because you're about to see what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something fun. But also it feels too yellow. Not yellow. What's the word I'm looking for? Too cold toned, warm. Yeah, too cold toned. Let's try and do a little warmer. Yeah, that feels right. Like he hasn't seen the sunlight in several years. Chef's kiss. All right, now we're gonna have a little fun with this. So this is why the color references are important. So because he is made of quite literally bacteria and agarose with some eldritch magic mixed in, he has some chunks of blood auger on his skin. For the record, Twitch, this is not violence. This is not gore. This is not human blood. This is I I hope Twitch doesn't kill me for this. Twitch, please. This is not intended to be violent or look... I don't know. I don't like it on the hand. I feel like his body, though, would have some patches. Like here, maybe here. Kind of like the feet, ankle area. Like the face, though, is one I wanted to do because it's more identifiable. Like the upper arms, maybe here-ish, and you could see like a little bit peeking. Like he's got chunks of agarose kind of mixed in there with the flesh. But it's fine. We all have to have a little bit of agar in this. So, that's the skin stuff colored. Let's get to the outfit. The outfit's gonna be fun. So, oh wait, we have to do the, like, flesh appendages and stuff. Got purple. Like, I know it's not technically, like, purple, it's more of like a purpley pink, but, like, hey, it's still purple. It just leans a little more to pink, which is okay. So we got that. But how do we feel about it? Do we want like a darker purple? Or do we think like a more vibrant purple would kind of contrast better against like the skin? How do we feel? How do we feel? Let's do my favorite thing in the whole world. And by my favorite thing, I'm. Oh god. It looks completely different on my phone screen. That is insane. Like on my phone screen, this purple is really bright. But on like my laptop screen, it's screen. My laptop screen, it's kind of dull. Wait, how does it look if I turn off my precious? Oh. Oh Jesus, no. Ow. Ouchie, ow, ow, my eyes. Oh, my poor baby eyeballs. Fucking hurt them. Ow. Okay. Let's. I mean, it's very vibrant on my end. Like, but, well, okay. On my end, I mean, like my phone screen. But then on my laptop screen, it's this kind of duller purple. I I feel some way about it. I don't know. How does it look if we go darker? Kind of bring out the contrast here. Now with the eyes, I am gonna do like orangey yellow, um, just to kind of have a pop of color against both the red and the purple. How does it? Okay, that's still pretty vibrant and something. All right. How does it look if I turn up my brightness? Uh, the exact same. Great. uh, he's got colors, and we love a man with colors. Purple, pink, gray, black, orange, red, green. We love our men to be colorful. So we're gonna take this, I think. I want this kind of like pinky color from here. These are all these are microscopy. This is Bacillus anthracis on blood auger. This is fun. Because like the colors you pick from the actual image itself are like very uninteresting. Those look a lot more interesting on my phone screen than they do on my tablet screen. I'm gonna play a fun game called Adjusting My Color Settings. And you're just gonna sit over here while I do that. Because something about my colors feels a little weird. Because on my phone screen, they look correct, if that makes sense. But they also look correct on my laptop. So I'm gonna go mess with my display. I'm gonna tone down my nightlight to like, oh god, no, that's too dark. That's too bright. I have to have it at like a 67, otherwise I get headaches. It's great. Display information. Nope, that's not what I want. Brightness? No. Maybe something about my phone brightness. If I do this, does this work? I guess. Uh. Oh, wait. How does it look now on my phone compared to my. Okay, well, now this is just weird. Because on OBS, I look very soft, but then on my phone, I look very vibrant, like my model, and it's a weird fucking feeling. It's a weird feeling. Let's see, settings. I wonder if it's like the Krita. Whoa! That's cool! What does Breeze look like? Ooh! Ooh, I like that. I I am a sucker for blue, purple, and red. I am a sucker for blue and purple. I'm also a sucker for like muted brown colors, which makes it even more weird that my model is pink. This is even weirder when you consider that my favorite colors are like range, this range in like dull colors like this, and then like It's weird when you consider what my favorite colors are. Settings, show Docker, toolbar shown, Dockers. Where is it? Histogram? No. Because whenever I hear histogram, I think of histology. And to some of you, that might not make any sense. To me, it makes sense, and that's what matters. Arrange artistic color selector. What is that? What? Huh? What the fuck? No, go away, go away, go away. I don't like that. Welcome to Basili learns more about his art program, even though he uses this art program all the fucking time on stream. You would think he would know a decent amount about it. Composition. No, I don't want the composition. You can go to hell. Ah, welcome. We are learning. This is great. Styles, switch application language. Show Dockers. Dockers. Digital color mixer, gamut mask, grids and guides, histology. Overview palette patterns. Quick settings Docker. Snapshot Docker. Specific color selector. Symbol library. Task sets. These are the animation stuff. Brush preset history presets channels. Yeah, that's what I want. I think. Yes. This is what we want. Because then we can what? We can simulate Basili in all forms of color. And by all forms of color, I mean different forms of gray. Or like this, which is a fun way of simulating Basili. Or we could do this, which doesn't change anything. That's not what I wanted from channels, actually. I'm sorry for all the flashing lights. Oopsies. Overviews, patterns. Oh, that's a blue color I did not want. Filter. Okay, let's just filter this with, where is it? Just invert, dodge, no. 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 Be in colors? No. Minimize. Oh god, no. I hate that. I don't know what I did, but I hate it. Blur, halftones, index, posterize, cross-channel adjustment. Desaturate? Is that? Yes. So, this is what we got so far with, like, saturation, I guess. So I kinda want to do maybe these be kind of like lighter but desaturated, like so that way they pop against. Because I want the hair to be bright and colorful and fun. Like, listen, we're doing purple, but I want the purple to be fun. Okay, so how does this look now? Oh, filter. What? Okay, that's weird. Filter. Apply filter again. Desaturate. Yeah. I kind of like that now because that's kind of got standout ability to it, which I like because it's darker than the skin, but it's lighter than this. Showing up in gray. Lovely. So I like that. So we're going to stick with that. And now for the hair. I want the hair to be dark, and I want it to be colorful. So we're going with dark purple, dark purple. And then if we want to, we can add like pink highlights or, you know, something similar to that sort. This is also why I went back and forth with the bat ears thing, because I was like, well, would that look too much? Like, would that be too much on the face with the horns, then the bat ears, and then like this patch? And I was like, well, I don't know. I feel a way about it. I'm gonna say that. I feel a way about it. So it's an interesting way to feel about it, though. But I feel a way about it. Is it a bad way? Not really. It's definitely a way, though. I'll say that. It's some type of way. It's got me feeling. Which is definitely interesting. Sorry if I become very quiet. I kind of just vibe. That's what we're doing. Thankfully, I don't have anything important to do tomorrow. At least I don't think I do. I hope I don't. Because if I have to get up early tomorrow morning, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up early. Getting up early sucks. And I do want to have this be a longer stream because I want to work as much on this concept art as I can because it is fun and stuff. What have I gotten done with the All About Anthracis series? Damn, chat's dead. You guys really don't talk a lot. Fair enough, I would say. I also don't talk a whole lot. Yeah, see how the orange kind of pops out? I don't know, but do I want to do orange or do I want to do kind of like yellow to stand out against the purple? Feels very bright. What if we do kind of like, and then have it fade into orange at the bottom? Kind of like this, if that makes sense, like that, and then have it blended. Because I think that would look nice. I think that would be a fun little detail, a quirky, cute little thing. Glad to see that we're not having any scuff like we did Tuesday, because Tuesday scuff fucking sucked, and so I'm glad we're not having any more severe scuff. Back to coloring. Hooray, yippee. And then we do the whites of the eyes, which aren't completely white. Because, yes, eyes are not completely fucking white. There is rarely ever pure white in anything. So if you're designing or drawing something, don't use pure white. This has been advice with Basili. If you're a beginner artist, don't use pure white. Like, I know it looks nice and pretty, but it looks fun, and it looks pristine and shiny. But, like, here's the thing. Very few things are pure white, and most of the things that are pure white are not natural. Like, even this, which is, pretty white, is not pure white. This is, like, slightly tinted green. Even though we would call this white, it is not. So, even if it looks pure white, it's not pure white. Pure white is a very like, I think the only pure white we have is, like, synthetic, right? So yeah, your white is never going to be pure. Deal with it. And then for the teeth would be fun. I don't know, something about the teeth screams like they need to be yellowed, like, and brown, like, kind of like that, just because it feels less human. Like, obviously people who have bad dental hygiene exist, but something about seeing this and this little sprinkle on top of all the fucked up weirdness. It's silly. I like it. I like my characters being fucked up weird little guys. It adds variety. And that is the spice of life. Okay. I'm gonna grab water real quick, which is right next to me, so I don't actually have to get up and pause. How are we feeling about this? Chat, if you would like to be active and speak now, that would be really beneficial, actually. Because then I could get kind of like some feedback on what we need to change, which is really helpful. Unironically, it's really helpful because it gives me, like, knowledge of what I should, like, not fix per se, but edit or kind of like what would look nicer because I like it. I like it. I like kind of like it. Let's look at the contrast that's going on with the head. Uh, I like it. It's not bad. Like I like how the dark hair contrast against the horns and the wings, and as well as the this this patch of Aguros, and then I like how the Aguros contrast against the skin, and then the wings, and then the wings contrast against everything. I like it. I think it's got a nice, good contrast going on for the face, so I like that. I'm quite happy with that. All right, I'm gonna pause and to save, and then I'm gonna look up. Hmm. So now, what we're gonna do is we're going to take this. I'm gonna copy it, and now we're gonna fiddle with the colors. And for this, I'm not gonna grab my tablet. I'm going to just kind of alter the colors. See, 1 second. Meow, meow. Okay, we're back. We're back. We are so back. So what I want to do now is kind of want to fiddle, just a smidgen, just a smidge, with these colors because I like them, but I don't know. Let's use some good old fashioned. Where is it? Yeah, this. So this is fun. So we're not gonna adjust the hue because we could, and we could get a really fucked up looking Basili. That's not right. But so let's just reset this. Oh, what in the world is that? All right. So, let's hello sibling. Let's play with the set. Oh, that's a little weird. Uh, see how it looks in grayscale. Yeah, this is how it looks in grayscale too. It's very nice. I like it. But let's play with some saturation a little bit. The way this gets When it's super saturated, it's kind of funny to me. It's kind of weird, a little bizarre, a little freaky. Then we can just. He's been consumed by the fluid. Wait. Light mode Bacilli. Okay. Okay, enough dicking around. Let's look at what we got here. So I like it, but we can play around with the colors. So what I'm gonna do is this magical power called locking the layer, and well, not locking it, but like alpha locking it. This button. So we can now play with our colors. And how, you may ask? Well, you see, we can just select them. It's nice, and it's glorious, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. We can just select them. Then we can just boop, 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 blomp, bluff, boomp. Or we could do this. See how this looks. This is kind of nice. I like it. I like it. Okay, so now we can do something like editing the red spot of the face. To be kind of, maybe we want it to be a little bit more saturated and darker. Bam. Ain't that fun? Ain't that cool, funky, fresh? And then, if we want to change, like maybe we want the skin tone to be a little more saturated. You know, maybe we're not a big fan of. Why did I say it like that? A big fan of kind of like, gray skin, like, dull bacilli. Or we can change, like, the skin tone color even. Why did it color the eyes? No. Like, maybe we like this better. I personally don't, because I feel like if we're gonna saturate bacilli, we're gonna do it like this. Because that's skin tone. Does it read as, like, very anime skin tone? Or we could do pale. I think I like bacilli very pale. I don't know, something about it feels right. You know? Something about it feels right. So now we can color in the white eye part. What happened to your teeth, dude? What happened to your teeth? Let me fix that for you. That is not looking great. That is not looking great on the teeth department, but yeah, something. It's something. And then we can play with the eyes. The eyes are going to be a pain in the ass to select, though. So give me a minute, and we shall select them. And then maybe we don't like the gradient, and maybe we want the eyes to be a little more, a little more of a fun color. And we can do kind of like yellow, and then we can have it kind of radiate kind of, from this very vibrant light yellow to the darker yellow, kind of orangey color, like this. So you can play around with the color palette, which is very fun and very, very enjoyable. I like getting to fuck around with the color palette. Very fun, and I kind of like it because there's no pressure. You're just messing with color palettes. You just gotta get up and do it. It's nice. It's fun. It's great. So we got color palette. We got, like, we can, then maybe we want to have the hair be a little more pink. I personally don't mind the hair being more pink, but kind of do like it having that dark purple color. Like, this blends in too much, I think, with the rest of the hair. Okay. Maybe we like this. Maybe we want it to be, even like a little dark. No, that just ends up looking like the hair we had originally. Maybe we want it like this. I like that. And then maybe we want to add some, fun highlights, details in here. So let's do this. Because I personally don't think the end design will have those fun highlights in it. Just because it adds too much to the already kind of. Oh,
Hello, baby kings. Whoa. Whoa. You. You are the cutest patutest. Boo 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 boo. You are my son. Hello. Hello. Hello, baby boy. Yo.
He is something funny and special, and I love him. He's my son. You don't see him. I do. He purrs, and he's loud, and he's very much a good boy. He is certifiably a good boy. Is he a cat and not a dog? Yeah, but he's still a good boy. Ain't that right, Newt? He's a good boy. Even though you bit me earlier, for no reason. I don't know why. I was just petting him. We were vibing, and then he just bit me. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck, dude? You got like the nice little fun fringe color. Personally, I don't really like this too much. I'm probably not gonna keep this the way it is. So, but this is an alternate color palette we could go with. From this to this. But I like this more. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. So, oh, those are brush settings. And so this is what this version looks like desaturated. As you can see, we got some contrast, but the hair contrast is kind of a lot less there, and the skin contrast between the whites of the eyes just ain't looking too hot. I don't hate it, but I like the contrast of what the fuck of this one oh wait, of this one more. Let me make sure of this. Let me show the color contrast again. I like this one color contrast wise more because you get that dark hair that stands out really nicely um against the flesh, and then you have the horns that stand nicely against the hair, the flesh, and that little patch, and the patch that stands out nicely against all of them, and it just looks nice. It's very nice and neat and pristine, and I like it. That's kind of like what I think I'll roll with for the body. Now let's worry about clothing. We're gonna just deflesh him. He is no longer fleshed. So now we're gonna talk about the body. But first, I was gonna make a sponsorship joke, but I don't get sponsored. No, no sponsors for me. That'd be funny though. Imagine like like I get a sponsorship. That'd be fun. I don't know. I don't want to sponsor with like I think there's like I can think of a list of people I don't want to sponsor with, but like if Thermo Fisher wants to hit me up, hey, I'll do it. Listen. Biorad, you wanna hit me up? Send me some fun bio stuff. I'll do it. We can you can. I just wanna fucking. I just wanna do my fun little biology hand cam, please. Please sponsor me, Biorad. Please. I beg of you. Oh, my cat screamed. Hello. Where are you, bud? Yeah? I know who you are. Come here. Yeah, I know that meow. Come on. Come on, Snoot. He is very much not responding to the puss puss puss. There you are! Hi, boy! Hi, boy! You're so good, and you're so fun-mannered. Hello! He's like, Dad, you can't be drawing. You gotta pet me. And I'm like, yes, son, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you, alright, bubby. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. I'm gonna take a photo of this guy because he does this. He just shows up for the streams. He shows up all the time, and he is just the sweetest man. He is the sweetest man. He is the sweetest man. You are the sweetest boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, buddy. Yes, you are. No, I'm gonna grab my pen.
Yes, I know. I know. You're happy. You're purring. He's a purring boy.
This has just become a stream that's been taken over by my cat. Look, yes, I'll pet you. I'll pet you. Dad's trying to work on stuff.
Dad's trying to work on stuff. But I'll pay you anyway, my boy. My baby boy. My sweet little man. My sweet little man. My sweet little boy.
God, I can't draw. He's so demanding. If you guys could see the situation I'm in, I feel like you would understand me just petting this little fucker. Okay, no, no, don't you put your mouth near my hand. I know you want pet. You want pets. I know.
I know. You want passing. You want passing.
I gotta take a photo of this guy. Look, he's just here. He's vibing. Oh, yeah, that's a pen. That's called a pen. Oh my god. This little guy is such an idiot. He is my idiot, though, and I love him for it. I love him for that. This guy, stupid, dumb, no thoughts. He could barely be considered a conscious thing. But, like, right now, he is so loving. He is so sweet. He just wants my pets. He just wants me to pet him because he is the goodest of boys. And he can do so no he can do so no wrong. He can do no wrong because he is just a sweet man. He is just a sweet little man. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, I'll pet you. I'll pet you, goddammit. Okay. I'm being held hostage by a cat. I'm being held hostage by. Oh, okay, we're moving. Yeah. All right, I'm no longer held hostage. At least for the time being. He's moved sides. He is now by my microphone, aren't you, buddy? Aren't you?
So yeah, Dad. Yeah, I am. I am by your megaton. I am by your megaton. And I'm like, yeah, son, I know. I see you by my megaton.
God, I love my idiot. He's just so silly. He's just a little guy. He could do no wrong. And he is just the peakest of little man. He is not very little at all. He's a full-grown adult cat, but he is the littlest man in spirit. In spirit, he is just a little guy, a little fella. Physically, he is an adult cat. I don't care. He is my little baby. He is my little baby. And he has left me alone because he's like, okay, Dad, you pet me. I've had enough of you petting me. I want to go vibe at the other end of the table. And I'm like, okay, son. Okay. And he is so sweet. And he is baby. And he is the perfectest little man in the whole wide world. And I love him because he is my son. And he can do no wrong. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about my cat. Well, one of them. I have like 3 of them. It's going to be 4. So tomorrow we're getting, it's going to be temporary, but we're getting a new cat. Temporarily. Eventually the cat will go back to its people. But because the cat's people are moving into a place temporarily that does not allow pets, we, being me and my family, get another cat. So there's 4 cats again in this house. Not yet, but like soon. So yeah. But for now, it's still just the 3 of them. So that's gonna be neat. I'm gonna get another cat tomorrow, and that's gonna be cool, and it's gonna be dandy. Is it permanent? No, I don't think. But damn, I'm gonna be happy. Like that's a new little fluff ball. New little fluff ball I get to just cherish as a little tiny baby. Yippee yippee doo. Love my cats. They're stupid. Like, if anyone tries to tell you cats are evil, they're wrong immediately. That looks too much flesh toned. What if we do this? I think that'll add enough contrast between the what's it called? The pants and the undershirt. That's what it's called. It's an undershirt. I finally figured out the correct proper terminology. Are you proud of me, Chad? Yeah, you're proud of me. And then we're gonna do a tie, and I think for the tie, we're gonna do this. And then we also get to add a little decal. I know I said this was gonna be a purple design, This is not very purpling. This is not purpling to me. It's doing something, and I like it, but it's not purple. Like the body, like limbs and stuff, like are purple minus like the skin and the red patches of aguros. But then like you have this, which is this is not purple in the slightest. That's fucking brown. Oh wait, I just realized I can't do brown for his clothing because I'm gonna have to fling it up eventually. But right now I just want to finish coloring the boots because of the background. The background's brown. I can't put him. I can't put Basili on a brown background if his clothes are brown. So I can't have him. I can't have him like have brown. I mean, I guess it's fine, but then like because he's mostly covered in clothes, that complicates things because then it just makes things complicated. But I like him in beige and I like this man in brown because he just looks good in brown. But if I have him in brown, he's not going to stand out against the background enough. Oh, the dilemma. The fucking dilemma, chat. Oh my god. The dilemma. Man. Doom, doom, boom, ba, doom, buddy, doom. No, there, bounce. Like the dilemma. Oh, I fucking hate dilemmas. I am a simple man. I want nothing but simple things. That is who I am as a person. Dilemmas just make everything 10 times more complicated and unnecessary. And why? Like, why? Why are we doing that? I don't like it. 0 out of 10. Okay, so the lab coat has to kind of be beige. Technically, you could have a fun, colorful lab coat. Advisably, no. Advisably, no. Now, we could tint it purple. I don't hate that. I think it adds to the vibes and the aesthetic. And then for the little patches, let's do something fun here. We're gonna do one patch that's kind of purple. I know this is not a perfect color representation match, but hey, it's fine. We can work on it. Don't you worry. We can fix it. Ta-da. Ta-da. Jazz hands. We fixed it. Let go. So, oh wait, that's a pen. I don't think I want to change anything about things in his pocket, except for maybe make this more noticeably red. Like, oh great. Gotta go in and actually color it. No. No. It's so Jover. No. So then we get to the pants, and the pants, and it's the shirt, and it's oh these are problems. These are problem areas, and I know I gotta fix them. Cause if I don't fix them, it's not gonna end up looking good, and you know that, Basili. Me, 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 me. Why am I mocking myself? I don't know. I do not know. I just know that I exist, and that's kind of neat. Kind of neat. If you ask me, that is kind of neat. Oh, nope. Good heavens, no. And we can just unselect the brown shirt portion, seeing the power of magic and witchcraft. Look at that. There we go. Ah, chef's kiss, perfect. And then go back to coloring, and then we choose these, and we take it, and we do this. Why this, you may be asking? I don't know. I said, like, the original concept I had for Basili was more kind of like punk rock when it came to outfit choices. And then I realized Basili wouldn't, like, that's not the vibe I'm going for. I'm not going for fun and energetic. I'm going for, like, your middle school science teacher who was kind of awesome. and also knew way too much about one specific field and would yap about it way too much instead of talking about what you actually were supposed to go over. That's the vibe I want. I want the vibes of a middle school science teacher. Like fun, silly, old goofy. At least let me phrase it. I want the vibes of one specific science teacher I had in middle school. The other science teacher, well, two science teachers. I had one science teacher in middle school who was a bitch, and I hated her. Um, Not because she was a woman. I just realized I said that, and it sounded weirdly misogynistic. No, I hated her because she was just awful and rude and mean, and also like, she was not a nice person as a teacher. Like the other science teachers I had in like my 7th grade and my 6th grade, they were fine. They were nice. They were chill. They weren't dicks to me. But that one specific teacher for my 8th grade class was just a dick to me. And me specifically, well, okay, like, even though I wasn't a bad kid, I was a good kid. Like, she just had beef with me. Like, dude, I am not that troublemaker, troublematic. I'm like, I'm not a bad kid. But this woman that's like had beef with me, and it's like, and it's even weirder because like her child, I almost said her adult child. I don't know. Well, now her child's adult, but like she had a child who was in the same grade as me, and her child, sweet little lady. No, sweet girl, sweet girl. But her mother was just rude to me, and I don't know why, because I wasn't a bad kid in middle school. Like, so it still confuses me to this day, and I still don't like that teacher. But my other middle school science teachers were pretty cool and chill, and definitely fond memories. But that science teacher in particular just kind of sucked. But I want the vibe of a fun science teacher, and I kind of realized that, and so that's why I just haven't worked on Basili as a. I almost said concept. I meant character as a character, just because it's like I know what vibe I want, but I don't know how to make that design to like vibe interesting and like fun and engaging. Also, look, we have finished this, and I kind of like it. I don't know how to feel about the outfit though, because like it's not bad. I like it well enough, but I think we can play around with the colors just a little bit. So like let's shift it over just a smidge more towards like blue, and then well, I want to keep the lightness actually. Maybe make it a little bit more lighter. No, I don't like that. Make it just slightly darker and give it a little bit more saturation in there. I feel like that's fun and kind of because it's more saturated, kind of contrast with the darker, kind of dull colors of the body and stuff. So I like that. I think that's a good first pass in terms of like concept art colors. And so, because we have finished some significant color work progress on the concept art, let's do something fun for the rest of the stream. And by fun, I mean we're still doing art related stuff. It's just it's still gonna be fun regardless. Alright. Do you guys want to do suggestions, or do you want to guys do some mm, mm, keep dicking around with colors and stuff? Chat, this is where I actually need your input. This is where I need the input of like the two people watching me. I just realized one of those two people is me. Cause wait, no, it wouldn't count as me. Yeah, no, it doesn't count as me. I forgot. I don't know why my brain was like, yes, it would count as me. No, it isn't. You're using the same Twitch account on your phone that you use here. It's not gonna count you, the streamer, as a viewer. Alright. I am gonna play I'm gonna flip a coin. We're gonna flip a coin. We're gonna flip a coin. Okay, so I'm gonna flip a coin. That's gaming. That's mahjong. Yes. So if we land on heads, we're gonna do suggestions. If we land on tails, we're gonna do more skills practice, but I want to try doing something fun like character design skill practice. Okay, are you ready, chat? Let's go. All right. All right. We are doing suggestions. I am gonna go tweet the fact that we changed what we're doing and that we're doing suggestions now. And I'm also gonna change the stream title while we're doing it. Suggestion time. You know what time it is my going live notification. All right. And now I'm gonna put myself on BRB while I go tweet that we are changing what we're doing. I mean, I'm still gonna talk to you. I'm just it's a lot easier. Do 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 da do 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 do. Do, do, do. Okay. Now just to do this. All right. There we go. All right. It is time to do suggestions. Let me grab the suggestion canvas. Nope, that is not the right canvas. That is not the right canvas. It's not porn, but it's not the right canvas. Thank God you can't see the canvases I was looking at. All right. Hello. We are back. We are back on air. And this time I equipped the scarf. So we are back. We're going to have fun. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to look at the suggestion list. But if you're in chat and you want to drop your suggestions, please do. They will either be A, added to the list, or drawn as we get through the list. So let us go have fun. Also, I'm so glad that today's stream is faring much better than Tuesday's stream. For whatever reason, Tuesday there was just a lot of tech issues, and so we I had planned to stream Stardew, but we couldn't stream Stardew. But hey, today is working out fine, and there is not really any lag from what I'm seeing, which is nice. All right, let's see, Sin. All right, I did Alpin. I need to remove him from my list. The the girl holding Sukadri Sin. Damn, we're almost out of suggestions. I should ask the people on Twitter after this stream, like, hey, send me suggestions, please. All right, Amaterasu from Okami. That was from last stream, but so let me pull up a reference. Amaterasu. Yes, Amaterasu Okami. That's who I want. Oh, it's a fox! Guys, we get to do a furry! I mean, eh. Hmm. Yeah, I'll count it as a furry. I've seen enough furry artwork of this character. I'll count it. Alright, copy, image. We are drawing the fire dog. Let's go. Yay! It's so teeny. My reference is so teeny tiny. Behold, we size it up. There we go. Alright, we got a reference. And this time, it's a fox, I think. I think it's a fox. Is it a dog? Is it a fox? I don't know. If I did know, I would tell you, but I do not. So now, we're gonna do it. Draw it. So, it's got fire. Is that present in other reference images, I wonder? Because we could have fun with the fire. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. Who is it? Oh, thank you for the follow, Elijah. Thank you. Oh, and we hit our follow goal. Oh my god. That is so awesome. We hit our first follow goal. No way. That is insane. That is bonkers. All right. I'm gonna have to set a new goal. Oh, I want to work on this. Okay, so got a fun pose going on here. We got like front and center proud. I don't want to replicate that pose, but I do want to have something that's kind of, very fun, very out of my comfort zone. Because I've been drawing a lot of like side profiles recently when it comes to like animals, and like there's nothing wrong with that, but I think I could have a bit more flavor in what I draw. So, and when I mean side profiles, I don't mean like this, where like, the body's kind of going to be front and then going back. I mean like side profiles as in the character is in full side view, not just, like the face. Can you draw my OC original character in, please? Yeah, sure. Do you have a reference image of said OC? And for the record, please do not spam the link. I've had someone do that last suggestion stream. But you can drop the link in chat. Um, just drop it once and I will save the reference, and then that way we can do it. So yeah. Okay. Let's go. All right. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, they're so cute. Trying to make sure I spell your name right while I save this image. All right. The image is saved. I'm gonna finish up Okami and then I'm going to do yours. So do not worry, yours will be done. And then I'm gonna draw. I feel like if we did a sitting position, that would be kind of pretty easy. It'd be fun though. So how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, sorry if I go quiet for periods of time. I usually do that when I'm focusing. I am sorry. Hopefully you can hear the background music. It is running. I don't know how well it is running, but it should be running. It should be running well, I hope. All right. But yeah, how are you doing? And welcome to the stream. All right, let's draw one paw here. And then I should probably get like a reference image for this pose. But also, I think it's looking pretty fine now. Feels a little weird. It's like it goes from a side view to like with the face to a front view with the body. And the pose is a little weird, but hey, it's a fun pose. How does your tail look? Okay, so we got kind of like a sleek, slender tail. And is it just that? Oh, okay. I remember Kids Next Door was a thing when I was a kid. I I don't have any distinct memories watching it because alas, I I wasn't I was born in the early 2000s, and so therefore I kind of grew up in the mid to late 2000s when I was a child, but I do remember seeing it like on Cartoon Network sometimes. So I do know the show. Yeah. Cartoon Network in the old days though was popping off. So good. Obviously, kids cartoons these days are still pretty cool, pretty good. You got stuff like Bluey. Bluey's good. I like Bluey. You got Owl House. Owl House is nice. And like it's not necessarily a kids cartoon. It's more of a like young adult cartoon if I had to classify it as anything because it's not an adult cartoon, but it's definitely not a like young kids cartoon. Well, yeah. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun. Oh, now's a good time to talk about bacteria. So, my name is Bacilli Boy. Uh, Eventually, I will be bacteria themed, but right now, I am a cat. Well, specifically a furry, but like, shush. It's fine. We upgraded from quadrupedal cat to bipedal cat. It's great. But, uh, so I don't plan on doing VTubing as a job. I mentioned this before in numerous streams. But I do want to go into microbiology, and I feel very passionate about microbiology. So I like sharing what I know with other people. So one of my favorite fun facts, it's very common, I guess, fun fact. Cannot get these ears right for the life of me. But one kind of common fun fact is, well, I guess there's a lot of common well, like fun facts that I would consider common. So this is gonna be hard because like I could yap. One of my favorite bacteria is Bacillus anthracis. Why don't we start there? Bacillus anthracis belongs to the Bacillus genus, and Bacillus genus bacteria are really cool because they're one of two genuses of bacteria that we are kind of not we kind of, but are well known for producing endospores. The other one being Clostridium bacteria. Now you might have heard about Clostridium bacteria from Clostridium botulinum, which both causes botulism and is botulinum toxin is used for Botox. So there's that. But Clostridium species are a different deal. But Bacillus bacteria, well, genus in that Bacillus genus bacteria are known for producing spores. These are not like spores that you would find in a mushroom, but they're called endospores. And they work kind of similar to regular bacteria, but they can lay dormant in soil for a long period of time. So, one fun fact about that is because of this, some people, mostly governments and people with not so great intentions, called bioterrorists, like to use Bacillus anthracis, or wanted to use Bacillus anthracis for bioweapons purposes and or bioterrorism. And it sucks because I love Bacillus anthracis. I think it's a cool bacteria. There's a lot of like fun information out there about it, especially because there's like many different ways it can present pathogenically when like we're talking about clinical presentation. But because it's also an incredibly dangerous pathogen, that doesn't help the fact that people want to use it for bioterrorism. Is it sad? Yeah, because bacteria are so fucking cool. Why do we have to use them for bioterrorism purposes? Why? Uh, but yeah, if you were alive during and like alive and I guess old enough to remember what's it called? 9/11, you might have known that after not shortly after 9/11, there was a series of bioterrorist attacks where um powderized anthrax spores were sent in envelopes via the mail, and that was called Amerithrax. That's that's a good code name for it, but that's I just you can just call it the 9/11 bioterrorist attack, and I think most people will understand what you mean. But anthrax is the the back not bacteria, the disease caused by the bacteria Bacillus anthracis. And Bacillus anthracis is incredibly cool, and it is one of my favorites. I love it. And that whenever I say that, I feel like a bioterrorist, but I'm not. I don't like that my favorite bacteria is used for evil. Like, come on, please. Why? Just let it be. It's a silly little guy. Why you gotta do that to it? Why you gotta do that? But there is a pathogenic but slightly less dangerous cousin to Bacillus anthracis called Bacillus cereus. And ironically enough, they both fall in the same kind of group of Bacillus genus. They fall into the Bacillus cereus group, which is named after Bacillus cereus. But Bacillus cereus is a less dangerous pathogen compared to Bacillus anthracis. So I've actually handled Bacillus cereus. It's very not dangerous if as long as you're handling it correctly. But it can be deadly and dangerous when it gets out of hand. And if you get like obviously any pathogen or any bacteria has the like a lot of not all bacteria, but like a lot of bacteria have the chance to be deadly and dangerous, and a lot of bacteria, are pathogenic, which kind of sucks, and it's why we have things like antibiotics. Also, side note, every time I talk about bacteria and I bring up antibiotics, I'm going to bring this up. Please, 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 for the love of God and all that is good in the world, fuck, if you're ever prescribed antibiotics, you are going to finish those antibiotics. Do you hear me? You are going to take the antibiotics, the full course, and you are going to just take it. And once you're done with it, you are done with it. You don't need to take any more unless you are prescribed more in the future for a different bacterial infection. I don't care if you start feeling better. The reason you need to finish the full course of antibiotics is because if you don't, you're leaving behind the bacteria that had the most resistance to that antibiotic, which is bad because that's how you get things like antibiotic resistance, which is very fucking difficult to deal with, and also very dangerous and bad and gross and nasty because you can get very fucking sick and die from antibiotic resistance because basically you're taking like the one main defense line we have against antibiotics, against bacteria, like is antibiotics. And when you take away those antibiotics, you really kind of fuck yourself over and you make it really difficult to treat said infection. And it makes me mad, not mad, but like it makes me kind of frustrated. Like, please, 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 wait, Are there pupils in your eyes? No. Okay. So I guess we could just do this. Or maybe I'm not seeing pupils in this specific art reference, so I'm gonna quickly take a little peek at some other reference images just to make sure that I am not seeing anything. I accidentally knocked over my pen. Amaterasu Okami. Does Amaterasu have pupils? Hmm. Questions of the day from someone who has never played Okami. Does the fox have pupils? I don't think it does. How do fan artists? Okay, fan artists also do not do pupils. That's a good sign to tell. What is that? No, what is that? Okay, great. Thank God you cannot see my screen. At least you can't see that. I scrolled too far. Okay. Yeah. No, 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 no. That sounds vague. Uh, I'm not going to elaborate because I like living and not violating Twitch TOS. I want a nice stoic kind of look. I know the mouth here is downturned, but I kind of want like a stoic but happy. Uh, that okay. That's sad. That's great job, Basili. uh, but yeah. So what's another fun bacteria fun fact I got? Okay. So E. coli. You might know about it because oh my God, food poisoning. Ain't it the? Isn't it the deadly, very dangerous, very bad, yucky no bacteria? Kind of. So when we talk about food poisoning outbreaks of like E. coli, usually the big concern is E. coli 0157. So it's this E. coli strain. So 0157H7. Because the reason this E. coli strain is very bad is because it produces shigatoxin, which is a very dangerous toxin and can cause a lot of negative side effects, but particularly your kidneys are a concern. Also, ignore the hair floof that obviously is not on the character canonically. This is just a stylistic thing. I do this because it looks right to me. And also, I was in Warrior Cats fandom for way too long. It is fundamentally shaped how I draw cats and dogs, or any animal that's on four legs for that matter. Like, because I just it like if they're fluffy, it's this makes more sense than just the head being bald. I am sorry. It is how I work. But yeah. Uh, and to be fair, not all strains of E. coli are pathogenic. I've actually handled E. coli before in a laboratory setting during, well, in the course of my education so far. Because I handled it in high school, I've handled it in college so far, and I will most definitely handle it many more times before I finish my education. It is a interesting bacteria. I will give that. E. coli gets a lot of like a bad rep, and it's not the most undeserved when, but it usually only really comes from that one specific strain of E. coli, and it kind of sucks because E. coli is awesome and cool and like like E. coli we use it for a lot of things. So one of the uses for E. coli are we can use it for to produce like human hormones, synthetic human hormones. So for example, most synthetic human insulin is produced using E. coli or another. I think it's a bacteria, not bacteria. It's a yeast called not streptomyces. Is it Saccharomyces? I think it's Saccharomyces. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I am not a fungus person and or yeast person. I am a bacteria person. If I ever get my master's degree, I am specializing in bacteriology, which is the study of bacteria. Virology is the study of viruses. Parasitology is the study of parasites. Uh, I don't know what the term for like the study of protozoans are. Uh, the study of fungus is called mycology, and the study of I forgot. I forgot. No. Okay, I like this. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with this sketch. Could some things be better? Yeah, but we don't have all night. And I really want to get to your OC suggestion because real talk, drawing people's OCs is very fun and I like it. Oh, why why is it? Did I accidentally merge something? Oh my god, I did. I did. Wait. Oh, I just was drawing on the wrong layer this whole time. Whoops. Oopsie. Oopsie doozies. We can fix it using the power of. Wait. I just deleted my reference image. Oh, wait. Control. Paste. Yes. There we go. We did it. We did it, chat. We fixed it. I will add the fire in at like the end because that's gonna take me a. Oh, thank God. I accidentally did an oopsie. That would have been very bad if I had not caught that. What is. Oh, okay, because I have to manually color it in. Well, fiddlesticks. Uh, let's see. So I've given you some bacteria fun facts. Viruses are not living things. This is a really common fun fact. Why is this pure white? Why are you pure white? I'm gonna just select from that kind of area. So, fun fact about viruses. Viruses are not alive. This is a really common fun fact, and I'm aware of it. But the reason viruses are not considered living things is because they don't meet several of the criteria to be considered living things. For example, they cannot reproduce on their own. And whether that be asexually or sexually, they cannot reproduce on their own. They have to rely on a host. And you might be thinking, well, what about parasites? Yeah, not bacteria. Viruses are technically intracellular obligate parasites, but parasites usually can also like they don't have to use their host for reproductive purposes. Viruses have to have their host in order to reproduce. Like the difference is like think of parasites as they need a place to reproduce, but they are capable of doing it by themselves. Whereas a virus, it needs a not only it needs the utilities to reproduce because it cannot do it by itself. I hope that makes sense. I don't think it really does, but I hope it makes at least some semblance of sense. So, yeah. They also cannot metabolize, not metabolize. Yeah, metabolize. So because they cannot, eat or drink, like, metabolize, stuff. So they cannot do that. They also aren't considered alive because of that. Yeah. So, yeah, viruses are not alive. But also, viruses are kind of neat and cool and nifty. So, viruses are the only thing, because they're not living, they're the only thing on this planet that has double stranded RNA. Now, you might be wondering, what makes that so special? And here's the thing, in every single living thing, we have RNA, but it's only single stranded. And DNA can be either single stranded or double stranded, but usually it's double stranded unless you're undergoing, the process of gene replication or stuff or something like that. In which case, you kind of have to unzip it to kind of translate and go through that process. But, but, nothing has, um, nothing has. What am I looking for? I'm looking for words and I can't find any, and it's not great. I'm trying though. Why'd I open my settings? How did that happen? All right, I have to find a better reference for the markings on fuck, what's it called? Amaterasu. My brain. It is late at night, so my brain is not quite working fully. Yeah. No, he's a little puppy. Fluffy version. That's cute. Let's see. Okay, we got like a circle on the forehead, and then the line down the nose, and then these. Oh, thank you, Good Smile Company. I'm just gonna copy your image of the Nendroid, because that way I have a front-facing view that I can use as color reference. All right, let's go. I'm not gonna do the fire, because just to save time. Wait, you have. Oh wait, it's an Android. Of course it has interchangeable legs. Duh, genius. Oh my god. Now we can see the markings of the face more clearly, which is helpful. So we got the underline markings, and then we got the eye outline, and then you got this Rotom, not Rotom, Zygarde cell looking shape. Welcome to. I'm mostly familiar with Pokemon, not Okami or anything of the likes. Alright, so let's do the eyeliner part first. I know it's not eyeliner, it's markings. It just kind of looks a little bit like eyeliner. And so then we do this. Thank God we only have to do one eye. Then we got the under part, which is like starts here. And then there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty okay. And then we fix it. There we go. And then we have the stripe down the nose, which is kind of like from the forehead circle. Because of the fluff, you're not going to see the forehead circle. Then I just realized this doesn't help me see the body markings at all. Wait, you have. Oh, I forgot the little meh. I forgot it. No. This is a off-brand Amaterasu, and I feel so bad for the requester. Because even though the requester is not here to see my atrocities against Amaterasu, I feel bad. Alright, let me go look for a good shoulder marking reference. Okay. That's kind of pretty okay. Is there a better one? Yes! So it's swirly. Got it. Kind of like a swirl pattern going on. So kind of like. There we go. And then swirls out. The worst part about a tablet is that if you want to uh, go out, it kind of is a lot not more difficult to tap with the pen to leave. So I think it's like that, kind of, yeah. It kind of looks right. It's not correct, but it looks close enough for my taste, for my comfort. Now we just need to do the eyes, which are just pitch black. Right. There we go. And then the nose is also black, which makes everything very nice and easy. And then the ear color is just pure white. All right, we're done with Amaterasu. Now to get to your request. So I'm gonna just. Oh my. No. What have I done? I will deal with this problem later. This is a future Bacilli problem and not a me Bacilli problem. I mean, I am me. We'll deal with that later. All right. I have your OC reference image saved, but I'm going to pull it off to the side as well. That way I can have it both visually in front of me and off to the side of me. So, because I have to open the file from my downloads, I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it off stream just because I don't want to show my like files and stuff. All right, here we go. I just quickly downsize the reference. So that way I have some area to work with. All right, let's go. But first, time to stretch. God damn. Okay. All right, there we go. That feels better. Stretched. All right, let's go. So, the way I draw people is because I'm not good at drawing people. I kind of cheat a little bit and I draw a bust, so I do chest up. I'm just prefacing that. I am sorry. I am not very good with people, so that's just why I do it. It's because A, it makes the art look better because you don't have to focus on all of the bad anatomy, just the bad face. And B, it's just a lot quicker that way. Because usually with suggestion streams, although this is less of a suggestion stream and more of a like, we finished what I wanted to do with the art skill practice stream. So let's do suggestions now. All right, so that's what we're doing. All right. So now we draw the neck and shoulders, which would be probably smaller because she's probably a child and also secondary sex characteristics. Like, yeah, okay, so there we go. What outfit do you got on? Okay. So we got like a fun, flowy shirt. That's nice. Then kind of like the collar of the shirt. And then yeah, flowy kind of fabricy stuff. Make her sure her hair is extremely fluffy poofy. Okay. I can do that. So let's do fluff. Because like the fun part about like fluffy, like poofy hair is that it's mostly very like circular kind of shapes. Not obviously like circles, but like kind of like, very C's and your S's, which makes it very easy to kind of simplify because you can do that, which makes it. How much of her eyes are covered by hair? Okay, a lot of it. So we got nose, which looks very round. So I think I'm gonna do a rounded nose for this. Which is nice because usually I don't a lot of nose variety because like a lot of the suggestions I've had so far are mostly VTubers. Uh, and VTuber designs kind of have some, kind of typical like design traits when it comes to face. All right, there we go. Smile. And now we get to do the hair, which is very fluffy and is going to be very fun. And wait, I can hide the eyes because of the fluff. Yes. Yes, I am winning today. I One of the things I struggle with drawing on people, when I'm drawing when I'm drawing on people, no, when I'm drawing people is the eyes, and I don't know why. Because usually I can get the eyes to look pretty good on what's it called? On like animals and stuff. Or a sheep transformation. Yeah. It's kind of like when it comes to like people, I just struggle bus so hard with eyes. And part of it's also like faces are just hard to draw in general. Or uh, yeah, that feels pretty good. Length and poofiness. Let's go add in and add some details. Kind of make it poofier looking. Little spirals, kind of curls type steel. uh, Damn, I'm hungry. My stomach just made noise at me. So I guess after I'm done with this suggestion, I'm gonna call it a night. Because it's also getting late, because it's like almost 1 a.m. where I am, which is very, very late. And I would like to kind of try and have a decent sleep schedule. No promises, but I like trying. Does it work? Kind of. Not always though. It kind of varies on if it works or not. Uh, Make him transform into sheep wear girl. Um. Okay. So here's the thing. I know what you mean, and I get it. But here's the thing. It's almost 1 a.m. for me. Uh, 3 frames. Okay, listen. These are suggestion streams. This is not. I don't mean to sound rude, and I don't mean to sound like a dick. But here's the thing. This is not a commission. the the goal of these suggestion streams is like, have something that looks, relatively nice and decent to, as a like gift to people, but it is not how I would treat someone like, commissioning me. Because if you were commissioning me, I would do that. I would absolutely do the full transformation thing. But the thing is, you're not commissioning me. You're not paying me money to draw this. This is a suggestion. And as mean as it sounds, and as rude as it sounds, and I don't mean for it to sound up, overly rude. I almost said obtusely, which is not correct verbiage. Like, but I don't mean it to be rude. It's just that I it is late where I am. I have to go to bed because I don't want to be up until 2 a.m. And because this is a suggestion, you're not really entitled to me, fully, doing a transformation thing. And to be fair, I'm not uncomfortable with transformations, but I wouldn't say I'm very comfortable with that. That's not something I am very comfortable with doing. I'm not uncomfortable. Like, let me put it like this: it's not something I outright would deny if you were to commission me it, but it's something that is not particularly what I would want to draw. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not being rude. I hope I'm not being rude. And like I'm not trying to sound like a dick. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just that it's late. I want to finish this up as, quickly and as reasonably as possible so that way I can go to bed because it's almost 1 a.m. my time. Um so I am very tired. I've been up since like 6 a.m. I kind of would like to go to sleep and, get food in me, take a shower. Well, no, wait, I showered this morning. You know, go to sleep and that type of thing. So, yeah. Okay. Uh, uh, I can add some more animal characteristics to her if that's what you want, but I am not doing a transformation. I'm sorry. It is late. I would like to go to bed at a reasonable time, and this is a suggestion stream. The way I treat these is someone has suggested me to draw something. I'm going to draw it for them, but it's not going to be my like it's not going to be very polished. These are sketches. And so they're clean. They're not messy sketches. They're kind of, they got some cleanness to them. But they're not like something I would publish to my I'd publish polished polish up, and obviously I post these on Twitter just because it's like, hey, look at these nice suggestions I drew for people. Oh, hello, baby. Hello. And my cat is here. He is being a good boy. All right, let's. All right, I'm trying to look up sheep faces as a reference. Hi, buddy. Oh, hi, buddy. To try and figure out what a sheep nose kind of looks like. Okay. Hi, buddy. What you doing, bud? You can't see him. I can. He is a cat, and he is very cute. And he is just the littlest of guy. He is purring. Oh, okay. You want me to pet you? I got it, bud. I got it. I got you. Don't worry, bubby. I got you. Okay. Okay. What are you sending me? Let me check chat. Yes, I know. I know. You want me to pet you. I know, and I know. Get your leg off of me. Okay, so let's see. RAM characteristics. Ow, ow, ow. Ow! You bit me. Dude, I didn't do anything to you. Why did you bite? You're cute. Oh, big yawn. If you hear anything bonking against my mic, that is a cat. Yeah, are you happy? Are you proud of yourself? Okay then, dude. You are a weird little freak. You're my weird little freak though. Yeah, he's my little freak. All right. Okay. So now let's do horns. I got the nose part down. Let's horns. That's. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. Hi, buddy. You're okay, dude. I know you're mad that I won't pet you. I know you are incredibly upset and angy cat mode. All right, let's do the horns. There we go. That's kind of horn-like. And then let's fix that up a little bit. And then do the same thing over on this side. Okay, listen, dude. Are you paying me to make the hair extra fluffy? Are you paying me? No, this is a suggestion stream. I'm doing this like, I don't mean to sound like a dick. I am tired. It is late. I want to go to bed. I. Yes, I'm aware. I, look, dude, if you're gonna keep demanding things of me, I'm going to mute you. It is late at night. I'm drawing your suggestion, and then I'm going the fuck to bed. I don't mean to be a dick. I don't mean to be rude to you. I am tired. You keep demanding things of me when A, you're not paying me, B, this is a suggestion. I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to sound like a hater and aggressive and like, oh, I am a jerk. I'm tired, man. I just want to finish this up and go to bed. I hope you can understand why I am being a little snippy and why I'm kind of like putting my foot down and saying no when it comes to, you know, this, because I am very much tired. I have been up since 6 a.m. I should go to bed soon. I think your hair is actually a little bit more bright. It's just that the paper is making it look, because it's traditional. It's making it harder to tell colors. I'm not trying to be rude. I hope you understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, Newt. Yeah, boy. My cat is screaming. I'm tired. All right, hair's done. Uh, I don't know if I'm getting the horn color wrong because the references you sent don't have like horn color. I'm also just gonna leave the skin color blank because I also don't know the skin color. Where are you, buddy? You're screaming. I hear you. I know. Where are you? You're inside, and I just saw you a minute ago. So where are you, dude? Okay, and then a little sheep nose. Do 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 do. One, dip, do do. There we go. Then we got a, oh, I forgot the little hairpiece, which is teal. Yeah, that feels right in terms of color. And then we have a lavender shirt, sweater, sweater, lavender sweater going on. All right, there we go. It is bedtime. It is bedtime. All right. Well, that was fun. All right, let's go right into someone because I am tired and I am done. All right, let's. Oh, hmm. Hmm. Daya just went live, I think. Can you send it to me? Yeah, sure. What's your at on like Twitter? I'll send it to you on Twitter. Just I just need your at. Um. Oh, okay. You're following me on Twitter. I can just send you the image. Okay, that's convenient. All right. I will send you the image after we raid into somebody because I just closed out of my art program. I saved. Don't worry, I saved, but I closed out my art program. So let's go raid into what's live. Die is live, but should probably raid into someone I haven't raided into before. Uh, raid. Oh wait, you don't put your at when you're the at when you're raiding. I forgot. All right, I set up a raid. All right, all right. It was been a night. I'm gonna go sleepy. Have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow with something that's not art. I love you. Goodbye. It's bedtime. It is fucking bedtime. It is fucking bedtime.